Friendly reminder from someone who spent years going to toxic families' holiday gatherings. I just wanted to remind you that it is okay to not go to these holiday gatherings if it is going to affect your mental health. I know the thought of being by yourself on the holidays, it can be scary. You can feel like you're going to be depressed and you don't know how to cope with that. But as someone who made the decision to stop going to toxic family holiday gatherings, it was the best decision that I could ever make for myself. Baby, you don't need to go and be around the narcissistic parent. You don't need to go and be around the family members that are going to pick you apart because of your weight gain or your appearance or your lack of career. Out of all these people that you're going to be around on the holidays, how many of them have checked on you within the last year? If it's going to affect you, it's okay not to go.
Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by once again. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning on your notifications so that you can get notified of my videos. So in today's video, it's the holiday, right? It's the holiday season and it's the Christmas season too. It's celebration time. But there are so many controversies about this Christmas thing, about the holidays, about if you should actually celebrate Christmas. I see some Muslims celebrating Christmas, some people are against it. I even see some atheists celebrate Christmas. Some Christians don't celebrate Christmas. It's just all over the place, right? So many people have different views, different opinions, different perspectives about what you should actually do during the holidays, during Christmas, during this season, and all of that. But what I think is that no matter what it is that you believe you should do, you know, just make the best use of your time. It's the holidays, right? Find something to do that makes you happy. Spend time with those that actually care about you. Don't waste your time on people that don't actually care about you. Spend your time with family that care about you. Spend your time with friends. And if spending time with people doesn't make you happy, spend your time with yourself. Self love is important, right? Sit in your home, watch a movie, eat your best snacks, eat your food, sleep, make phone calls, do that, go for that massage, go for that spa date. Just do something for yourself that makes you happy, because at the end of the day, nobody will take care of you like you will take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get into the videos and see what people have to say, and don't forget to just relax, relax. Because at the end of the day, your mental health is really, really important. Thank you guys so much. Get into the videos. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you celebrate Christmas? What do you see Christmas as? What do you think the holiday season is about? Let me know, let me know, let me know. I want to hear from you. And I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to stay safe, have some fun, live a little, and ciao.
Something that I think we face as adults is it not feeling like Christmas. It is what it is. Sometimes I feel like the holiday season comes around and it just doesn't feel like the holidays. Not that you're not in the mood to experience it, it just doesn't feel the same way that it was when we were kids. And I think that a lot of that is that, like, we live for the nostalgia of what we had, and it really isn't the same. You don't live with your siblings anymore. The magic isn't really there. I've heard that it kind of comes back once you get to be a parent and you're creating the holiday season for your children. I've heard that that completely changes the dynamic of Christmas. But until then, you fake it till you make it. Even if it doesn't feel like Christmas, I'm going to pretend like it is. I'm not going to allow it this year to not feel like Christmas. I'm going to play the music until I'm sick of it. I'm going to the Mariah Carey holiday special kickoff at the Hollywood Bowl. That's for sure going to bring in the season. And I think that I'm just going to try to be super ready, prepared, and thoughtful about the way that I spend my time this holiday season. like with my gifts.
Listen, I don't have a shopping problem. I have a Christmas problem. I love Christmas.
Growing up, my family didn't celebrate Christmas, and we still don't celebrate Christmas. And I wish I could emphasize enough how miserable I was in middle school and elementary school, especially. Can you imagine little, 10-year-old self? Everyone coming into elementary school being like, oh my god, I got this for Christmas, I got this, I got a new Xbox, I got this. I mean, I don't know if kids are getting Xboxes, in elementary school, but still, the point stands. Can you imagine little, 10-year-old self going and hearing all of that, and people asking you, oh, what did you get for Christmas? I'm like, well, one, we don't really celebrate Christmas, and two, nothing. It was honestly the worst thing ever. I put way too much on. And I think the worst part about all of that is people are like, oh, but I thought, your family was religious. I'm like, yeah, we are. They're like, oh, but you don't celebrate Christmas. I'm like, nope, we don't. They're like, why? I'm like, I don't know. And my dad said so. The real reasoning that I obviously could not explain to elementary school kids is that my dad thinks it's really secular and it's been normalized by the world about, gifts and stuff. It's not about God anymore. Whatever. Point is, I hated Christmas growing up, only because I literally, one, didn't get anything. Yes, it's from jealousy. It stems from jealousy. I don't care. Obviously, I'm jealous that these little kids are getting iPads and I'm getting nothing. And two, because the reason we didn't celebrate is, so, whatever. I've come to terms with it, so it's whatever now. Point here is, if any of you have the same kind of parents that I do, one, sending you love, sending you your good wishes and good graces. And also, two, I get it. If you feel very, and even if it's not for the same reasons as me, if you feel very, not ostracized, but almost isolated when it comes around to Christmas time, I completely understand. And you are not alone. And I get it. This time kind of sucks. And I'm glad it's not the time where people post their gifts anymore, because that usually infuriates me, to be honest. But it does get a little hard feeling so isolated about people having their families around for Christmas and doing all of these dinners. Didn't even know Christmas dinners were a thing until 2 years ago. So I get it. And you're not alone.
Can I celebrate Christmas with my kids? We're a Muslim family, but we live in America. And my kids get jealous that their friends celebrate Christmas. Even though we do a lot for Ramadan and Eid, they still want to participate in this. And I was thinking that it would be harmless for us to get a tree and do gifts under the tree. Is that permissible in Islam? First of all, I'm not sure whether it's permissible or not, but I'm going to tell you what the Prophet ﷺ said. He said if you're unsure of something, it's better to stay away from it. But I want to tell you what you can do instead. Since the problem isn't Christmas itself, but feeling like they're missing out, you can have your own family tradition that doesn't have to be Christmas. You can take them on a trip skiing. You could go do something that they would enjoy as a family just to make them feel, connected to the family, and you guys still get that quality time. And remember, in life, especially if they're living in America, there's going to be a lot of things that others do that the children, as Muslims, cannot participate in. Like boyfriends and girlfriends, like having sex before marriage. There's going to be other things that they have to build this skill in their mind that I can't do everything others do. And what's a better place to start than Christmas, right? Just because the whole US may be celebrating Christmas doesn't mean that we have to. And that's something you can instill in your kids at a young age, inshallah. I hope this advice helps you out. And remember, there's no harm in giving gifts. In fact, we say tahaddu tahabbu. Giving gifts makes us love each other. But you don't have to tie it to Christmas. You can just make it your own thing.
I'm curious if there are any adults out there, grown-ass people, who are able to experience the feeling of Christmas spirit. Because I have not felt the Christmas spirit in years. Every single time that Christmas time comes around, it does not feel like Christmas. Like tomorrow's Christmas Eve, right now just feels like any other time of year. Besides the stress and the million presents that I have to wrap right now. Like everything else just feels the same. I haven't felt Christmassy vibes, Christmas magic, Christmas spirit in so many years. And it makes me sad. It makes me really sad. It makes me sad that it's like something that we experienced in childhood and can never get again. And I thought maybe it would change now that I'm a parent. And my daughter's only 3.5. She's like just starting to understand Santa, just starting to get like a little bit excited about Christmas. So as she gets older and she gets like really, really into it, maybe it'll change for me. But I don't know. It just seems like it's something in the past that I'm never able to grasp again. The holidays are stressful. I could just get emotional thinking about the past. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just a depressing sap, but that's how it is for me. So anyways, I'm going to watch Love Actually and cry. So
here's the story on how I stopped celebrating Christmas 10 years ago with my Christmas tree in the background. So about 10 years ago, I was in the process of just doing some soul searching, just trying to be a better person, getting my life in order. And one of those things that I needed to get in order was my finances. I realized as we were getting closer to Christmas that I tend to go overboard, and then January I would have a lot of credit card debt. Sometimes I would be behind on payments from December that I put off, and I decided that year that I was going to opt out. So I reached out to my friends and family and I said, hey, this year go ahead and take me off your Christmas list. I am going to take you off mine because I am not purchasing any gifts. Don't get me wrong, December 24th, I literally had the urge to go to the mall and purchase gifts for everyone. But I resisted the urge, and I'm so glad I did because I have not purchased Christmas gifts since then. I realized that the meaning of Christmas, the commercialism, the consumerism that we needed to buy, and you have to have the best gifts and you have to show people how much you care by purchasing them a gift. It's all false. It's all made up. It's not necessary. Life goes on. You still can enjoy the season. You still can show people you love them. You can still have a good time without purchasing gifts. Now I'm a mom with a 2-year-old daughter, and a lot of people are reaching out to me. Hey, what are you doing for Christmas? A lot of them are surprised because I say, well, we have a Christmas tree up because in years past I have not put up a Christmas tree. But we do have a Christmas tree up, and there are some traditions that we want to make with our daughter. We want her to see the light show. We want to bake cookies. We want to play games as a family. We want to watch Christmas movies. But we are still not purchasing gifts. So it's just a decision that we made, and it's a decision that you can make. Do not feel like you have to do what everyone else does. If you decide that you no longer want to purchase gifts, and that's the decision that you made that was best for you, stand on it. 10 years later, you might find yourself just like me, totally fine that you have a Christmas tree up with no Christmas gifts. My name is Whitney Tompkins. Talk to you soon. Bye.
If you love Christmas, you're probably going to think I'm a total psycho, but it's probably my least favorite holiday. Here's why. Number one, I'm just going to get it out of the way, Christmas music. It's the same music every year. So repetitive, it gets on your nerves after a while. And it's not repetitive year after year. It's repetitive within the year too. Like you will hear the same song on your work playlist like 8 times in one day. And if it's not those overplayed songs, I think it's Kenny G. And I'm a jazz girl. I'm a huge jazz fan. When it comes to Kenny G, just throw me out a window. Like what Christmas has become is just months of buying things and consumerism and spending. And then like literally one day with your family. And then on that day, you're just opening presents. Like if you look around your house, you probably already have more than you already need. You have a Goodwill donation pile somewhere. And then people are spending their money to get you things that you're not even going to use. And you have to be like, oh, thank you. And then try to figure out a way of getting rid of it without offending them. Holidays just like clutters your house with a bunch of stuff that you didn't even need or want. Like if someone asked me what I want for Christmas, honestly, like what I want from my mom for Christmas is to make me my favorite like vegan lasagna. Also, I might sound like the Grinch, but I'm not a Hallmark girly. Like the Hallmark movies, ugh. I do love Thanksgiving because I feel like that holiday is actually about spending time with your family and sharing a good meal together. At the same time, it always ends in people leaving early so that they could go Black Friday shopping. I just feel like it's not what it used to be. Like when we were little, we would use the same Christmas decor year after year and just like add a little bit here and there. But lately it's all about like fitting some certain aesthetic that's trending at the moment. You know, the usual response I get when I tell people that I hate Christmas music is like, oh, how dare you? I love Christmas music. And they get like personally offended. But I knew when I met my fiance that he was the one because I was scared. I was like, yeah, I hate Christmas music. And he looked at me and he was like, I hate Christmas music too. Like I called my mom last night. Like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm Christmas shopping. I'm not in the mood to do this. And she just sounded like really stressed out. And I don't think that's what the holiday season should be about. Some of the best holidays I've ever had is just going to a cabin. You know, everyone in your family pitches in. You get a cabin, don't do gifts, and just spend time together. You know, roast marshmallows together, go in the hot tub in the snow, enjoy your time together. And back to the decor part, like decorating for the holidays is cute and everything, but like you have all this decor and then for the rest of the year, like 300 days, you just have to store it somewhere. I know more people are gonna hate this than relate to this, but you know, I'm just being honest. Not hating on you if you love Christmas, not hating on Christmas, just hating on what it's become and on Christmas music. Don't hate me. Okay, love you, bye.
Me and my kids are not participating in Christmas this year, but before you go and call us a bunch of Grinches, hear me out, okay? So I was born in the 80s when I believed Christmas actually served a purpose. However, today I don't think it does. I think it is a waste. I think it is an entire scam. Stay with me. So back in the 80s, you only got things on your birthday or Christmas. If you had holes in your pants, tough shit, you're gonna run around with holes in your pants until your Christmas or your birthday. So those 2 days are not near, you're going to be running around with holes in your pants. Fast forward to today, if you want a new pair of pants, you just go get that new pair of pants, okay? We are a society with Amazon and other freaking online stores at our fingertips. If we want something, we go and get it within reason, of course, okay? But we're not waiting for Christmas or birthdays to get the things that we want. So why are we spending one day to buy more crap that we don't need? That just doesn't make sense to me, okay? Not only that, I value experiences, which obviously I'm my kids' parent, so they tend to kind of adopt whatever I think. So luckily, my kids also value experiences over things. Of course, they like nice things. I like nice things. However, experiences are just so much more valuable to us. And because we have a lot of experiences in life, we go cool places, we see cool things, we immerse ourselves into cultures, things just tend to not be as important. So this year, all right, my tree is completely empty. Okay, there's no gifts under there because we're not doing gifts, okay? We're doing stockings. We'll have a stocking each with a few little things that we might like, that we might want, okay? Things that make us smell good, feel good, look good. But other than that, we're not doing gifts, all right? I understand in the 80s, it served a purpose. And if you want to hop on this little car, this little no freaking gift crap car, feel free to hop in. It's nice here. I'm not stressed. I have zero stress. I see everyone running around like a chicken with a head chopped off, thinking about what gifts they're going to buy, A, B, C, D. We don't need to do that anymore. We live in 2023, not 1983. All right? It's unnecessary, okay? Spend time with your loved ones, eat the good food, watch the movies, have the hot chocolate with marshmallows, but we do not need to buy more crap on top of the crap that we already have. It's a scam. Bye.